How ordinary people become criminals. The psychology of a crime. The ordinary face. What if a criminal doesn't look like a criminal? They work, they laugh, they have families, they live among us. But behind an ordinary face can be a hidden story. Welcome to Crimetoric, where we explore the psychology and stories behind crime. Today we're asking one disturbing question: how does an ordinary person become a criminal? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The first thought. Crime can begin long before the crime itself. Sometimes it starts with a thought, a temptation, a moment of anger, a desire for money or revenge. Having a thought doesn't make someone a criminal. But what happens when that thought is repeatedly entertained? That's where the danger can begin. Chapter 2. Crossing the first line. A lie, a small theft, a manipulation, a rule broken without consequences. When nothing happens, the person may think, "I got away with it." The boundary moves, and what once felt wrong can slowly start feeling normal. Chapter 3. And the mind's excuses. Most people don't want to see themselves as bad, so the mind creates explanations. I had no choice. They deserved it. Nobody will find out. The action remains wrong, but the person changes the story they tell themselves about it. Chapter 4. Pressure. Money problems, anger, fear, addiction, rejection, humiliation. Pressure doesn't automatically create criminals. Millions experience these things and never commit serious crimes. But pressure can weaken judgment. And when pressure meets temptation, one decision can change everything. Chapter 5. Opportunity. Sometimes opportunity becomes the turning point. No witnesses, easy access. A moment when consequences seem far away. The person asks, "What if I actually did it?" For some, that thought disappears. For others, it becomes action. Chapter 6. The power of others. People can influence our behavior more than we realize. When someone is surrounded by people who normalize crime, they may gradually stop questioning it. The question changes from, "Is this wrong?" to, "Why shouldn't I do it?" When everyone around you crosses the line can eventually disappear. Chapter 7. The first crime. The first serious crime can bring fear and guilt. But if the person escapes consequences, something can change. The fear may decrease. The reward may become more important. And the next decision becomes easier. Then another. A pattern begins. Chapter 8. When crime becomes an identity. Eventually, crime may become more than something a person does. It can become part of how they see themselves. Their friends change. Their environment changes. Their values may change. They stop thinking, "I committed a crime," and start thinking, "This is who I am." Chapter 9. Can they turn back? Not everyone who commits a crime continues forever. Some feel genuine guilt. Some take responsibility. Some seek help and change their lives. Others continue deeper into crime. There is no single explanation for why one person changes while another doesn't. Human behavior is complicated. Chapter 10. The final choice. Understanding criminal psychology doesn't mean excusing crime. People face pressure, anger, temptation, and difficult circumstances every day, and still choose not to hurt others, because circumstances can influence us. But choices still matter. There is often a moment before the crime, a moment when someone can walk away or cross the line, and sometimes an entire future is hidden inside that one decision. If you were under extreme pressure, given the perfect opportunity, and surrounded by the wrong people, where would you draw the line? Tell us your answer in the comments. If this video made you think differently about crime and human behavior, watch another video on Crimetoric. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who would find it interesting. This is Crimetoric, where every crime has a story and every story has a lesson. Thanks for watching.